We on Game Changers TV, Game Changers Media Network with the artist G4.
The Ghost.
How you doing, man?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
Good, good. It's always good to meet a new artist. It's always good to meet a rising artist. But you're a special artist.
Big facts.
Big facts. I'm gonna get into that. I'm gonna get into that part about you being a special artist. But who is G4?
G4 sure just a straight up dude, you know what I'm saying? I love who love me. I ride with my peoples, and I'm passionate about everything I do. You know what I'm saying? I come with energy, come with love, and I'm real. You can't keep it real with me, it's gonna be dolo solo. And that's how I really roll most of the time, because once you cross me, I don't know how to forgive that.
Definitely facts, definitely facts. Now, how long you been rapping, and what inspired you to become a music artist?
Well, I started back in the day, but then I started around 99, but probably around 2000, a little bit after 2000. But then I left it alone, you know what I'm saying? Got married, started working, doing the right thing, and then I was playing around on a beat one day, freestyling, and I put it out, and my homeboy, he heard it. He was like, man, come on. I'm like, man, I don't want to rap. I'm done with it. I was taught back to really rapping. I wasn't really trying to do it. He taught me into it. Boss Blake, he like, come on, man, just do it. You know what? Just come through once a week. And once I got to it and got that itch and got that love for it, it was about giving them that real. I wanted to do something different. I wanted to create my own sound and not sound like nobody else. So my music is totally different from anything you go hear.
Man, I feel like we got to hit it to make it already, man. Before we started this interview, we were just joking around. I mean, they'll blow it up if you don't pick it up.
If you don't pick it up, I'm telling you.
You know, one of the key things about an interview is I tell everybody, turn off your phones, put them on silent, and you just came up with a hook right there. Like,
yeah, if you don't pick it up. And they're just bull jiving around, and that's how I come a lot of times. And people that see this interview that know me, they probably laughing because they know I come up with a hook and off the craziest things, off a conversation or something, and I let people know. Yeah. So when they hear the song, they be like, dang, you did it for real. Nah, for real. I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna make a hook. For that, they don't blow it up, they gonna pick it up. If you don't pick it up, I'm telling you.
Hear it, man. I can't wait to hear the track. I'm looking for the remix.
Okay. Go get on that, man. Okay, for sure. You got something to say on that. That's easy. Oh, you already know. They don't blow it up, you gonna pick it up.
Come on.
You don't pick it up, they gonna blow it up.
Come on, man. Now, right now, you have sitting in your lap.
Oh, yeah.
Show it to us, man. All right, you have sitting in your lap. Now, the champ. You have it sitting in your lap. Tell us how that happened.
Well, my dog, but really, it was like a bunch of trying to make a long story short, it was like a bunch of stuff going around in the city with the music. You got a lot of artists, everybody saying they the best, everybody saying they this, everybody saying they that. And so it was songs that was put out to provoke me. I know I did. I put out some songs, everybody put out some songs, then they started doing the top 10, and then Craig was just like, you know what? He came up with the battleground. Once he came up with that, then you know what I'm saying? Now, everybody you can stand behind your music. You can come back up what you talking. Right. You say you the best in the city, come into the battle. Everybody that believed in their music, at that point, they jumped in the battle. You know what I'm saying? You can't get on the bus when it already pulled off, it's already moving. But everybody that had confidence in their music, they jumped in the battle. So salute to everybody that jumped in the battle, because you believed in yourself and you believed in your music. So salute.
And you took the belt home.
Yeah, co-champ. I took the belt home. You see what it is? Can't get a city.
I feel, man, to know it wasn't no tricks of the trade. It wasn't no, oh man, Craig battles my homeboy.
Yeah.
Like that, you know. I mean, I know y'all cool on the streets.
Yeah, yeah.
But Craig is a pretty fair guy.
Oh yeah.
I would say, right?
Yeah, definitely.
So you had to enter the contest with your superior skill, with your determination, with a vision where you wanted to go. Exactly. What were you feeling at the time to enter that contest?
I I was excited. I was excited because it was something Craig said right before we got to the Final Four, or right before we got to the last battle, and I knew that was gonna be a key because a lot of music that I put out prior to the battle, it was more positive, uplifting. It had, all my music got a message to it. So I was excited because I knew everybody thought that I was gonna come in the battle with that music. They never saw the other side. So I knew I was gonna have a curveball because they wasn't expecting what I was coming, because they thought I was just gonna come with the type of, keep your head up, what the system want from a nigga, stuff like that. Yeah. And I came with some of that. I came with the energy. I came with the energy and pipe up songs and songs that I've been sitting on that they didn't know I had. So I was excited.
So over your career, how many songs would you say you recorded as an artist?
At this point, I ain't gonna, me, I'm gonna keep it real. A lot of people go be hollering about they got thousands of songs. I probably done recorded maybe close to 400.
400 songs. That's a lot of studio time.
Yeah.
A lot of recording, a lot of beat buying.
Yeah.
A lot of production.
What about
mix and master. Tell us, in your journey as an artist, how have you, what have you done? What are some of the things you had to sacrifice to get to where you are today?
Ooh. Time, definitely. Time. I sacrificed time that was precious to other people in my circle, family and loved ones, to where I sacrificed the time because I got in my grind. And so I think the number one thing for me would be time. Because the time it takes me to get in there and do a song, because I do it all myself. I have to find the beat, put it in there, get the song done. I have to mix it down. I got to listen to it because I'm my biggest critic. So I think my biggest sacrifice was time.
Time. So you produce?
Yes.
Mix and master?
Yes.
Pretty much.
I do it all. Yeah, I do it all myself.
You do it all yourself?
Yeah.
Where did you develop the skill from?
Well, I learned from different people, but the first person that started breaking it down and showing it to me was my fan, Boss Blake. He broke it down. Once I got the program, I used the same program he used, so he started showing me how to do it. And then as I got going, somebody else came and showed me how when I thought I was mixing, I really wasn't mixing, because when I came in here and did my first battle, I won by the performance and energy, but a lot of my music they couldn't hear, and I kept getting mad about that. But then somebody just checked me and said, bro, just get your music right. You get your music clean, then there ain't nothing they can say. So he showed me some stuff, and now I'm actually mixing music, when before I wasn't mixing, I just thought I was mixing.
You just kind of doing your thing if it sounded good.
Yeah.
So you kind of learned firsthand. You didn't go to school for music.
No.
You just took a desire, you sat at the table and said, I want to do this.
Yep. I mean, Tupac is I think the realest and spit it. Okay. So you know what I'm saying? And if I say anybody that gave me the passion besides the things that I just want to be able to do, I would say Tupac, because the movement he made. Not saying that I'm Pac, I'm trying to be Pac,
right.
But I like the lane he went in. He was able to go in either lane and show versatility. And maybe because he's a Gemini and I'm a Gemini, we just like to be different. We just gotta be different. I'm never gonna do something that everybody else gonna do. Like the little heart everybody putting in their head, you won't see it in my head. I'm just not gonna I'm not a follower. I try to trend set. I try to create trends instead of follow a trend.
Right. Now, you do music that feels good to you, your spirit. Music that, whatever comes to your thought, experiences you've been through, experiences you've seen, because you're pretty versatile. You can rap about God, the streets. You can rap about
relationships, kids,
positive music. Tell us what introduced the diverseness in your music.
My life, the things I went through, the things I seen, and at first when I started, I was just talking smack, just talking shit. But then everybody was just talking shit. And I caught myself, I say, gee, you doing what everybody doing.
Right.
Switch it up. So whenever I was in emotion and I felt like I was down about how it is for a black man, I do a song. I'm down about how the system, just ain't working for us. I do a song. I'm missing a woman. I do a song. Whenever, that's the key. So I'm giving y'all a tip right now. Whatever emotion you in, don't just get mad. And if you're an artist, when you in that emotion, go do a song in that emotion, because you get raw and realness. And they don't know that because I have a whole totally different side that's coming out and some projects I got, and they ain't really seen the best of me yet.
That's something a lot of artists try to go back out and show that, I'm the realest nigga in the streets. I'm the one. I'm the biggest thug. I got the biggest gun. I got all the money.
You gonna love Studio Gangsta then.
Alright. Because that seems to be the typical trend, skinny jeans, wine full of money, put it by your ear, pistol on the Instagram. You the biggest gangster in your city.
And you said it. Everybody know you the man. You the man.
Tell us about that project that's coming out. Studio Gangsta.
Well, Studio Gangsta is going to be on Controversy. And the reason it's called Controversy because I'm going at all that you just spoke about. I look at myself as because I feel like some of these dudes that's out there rapping about the stuff they doing and all that, they actually doing it. But it's not a high percentage. The percentage of the people doing what they rapping about is just not real. You might got about 20% of the rappers that's talking about all the stuff they doing actually doing it. The other 80% just studio gangsters. And Controversy is basically, I'm like a superhero to the villain music. I'm attacking everything that they put out, and I'm giving my message through the music and giving real music. So Controversy is going to be just what it says, Controversy.
So, looking at you, most would assume you're from the streets. Hey, got gold in his mouth, dreads in his head. He's just another hood boy. They're not looking at the intellectual side of the message.
Exactly.
Why do you think? Why do you think that happens?
I think a lot of times it's because of what you said off top. Because when they see you until they listen, because that's true and it's not true. Because once if they take a chance to just listen, because I done had, I'm saying this not as a racist, I'm saying it because how much it touched me. I done had white women put posts out about my music, and she was like, well, my son can listen to your music. You have a message, it's real. So that touched me. So it's all about giving a real message. You can have fun, like when they do the club stuff, like when we do the event that's coming up on the 1st, I'm gonna come have some fun with y'all. But you know what I'm saying? My passion is giving you that real. Not saying I'm gonna come here and lie. Everything I put out is facts. I just put it in the way. Sometimes you gotta give music the way they hear it. If they wanna hear it bop, 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 you can still give them that real shit. Just give them that real shit and bop, 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 bop. You ain't gotta go and switch and do nothing else. I'm really giving all my jewels today.
Don't give them away.
I ain't gonna give them all away.
I'm gonna save it. 99 cents a drop. 99 cents a drop. All this game, all these jewels. October 1st, Gristar Entertainment showcase. 500 cash prize.
500 cash prize. Sounds good.
Sounds good. Money on the table.
Money on the table. Ain't nothing like some cold hard cash.
Cold hard cash. Why do you think it's important artists get these opportunities and take advantage of them?
Well, I won't even speak for myself. I would just talk to the artist. My thing is, if you doing music and you believe in your music, or if you got songs that I don't know, because a lot of times we our biggest critics. We think something hot and we put it out, it ain't that hot. We think something all right and we put it out and people love it. So you gotta put the music out. That's the only way you gonna find out. So with this opportunity, it should be lines out the door. And not about the $500, not just about the $500, about the opportunity for the exposure. You know what I'm saying? To get a chance to perform. I love love to perform. I love to deliver my message, because you know what I'm saying? So I would just say, if you believe in your music, there's no reason that you shouldn't be here. We should have lines of people waiting to get their interview, but people don't take nothing serious, but then they'll get on live and be capping about they doing this and doing that. But when it's time to come and show and stay behind what you believe in, whatever your brand is, whatever your music is, a lot of people don't do that. So I just say, believe in yourself, and if you got good music, put it out.
You said something that was real crucial. A lot of people don't take advantage. Craig Battle, Jerk Shack, put the event out. He posts constantly about sharing opportunity for others.
Yeah.
It's never about him.
Yeah.
It's never about him. I noticed that in the short time that I've known him. And a lot of artists are looking for labels like No Limit, So Def. What are some of the modern labels? Think It's a Game.
Yeah.
Those type of labels to show up in their neighborhood.
It ain't happening.
It ain't happening. Somewhere the gap or the bridge is being missed for stepping stones. Why do you think artists miss the stepping stones?
Kind of like you say, you got the mainstream artists here, labels here, then you got those labels down here at the bottom, and you got a few in the middle. Right. People miss the stepping stones because they scared to take the steps. You know what I'm saying? Right. These are the steps. No matter how big or how this might not be where you go end up. It just might be where you start.
That's
you
right.
know what I'm saying? It might be where you end up. So you ain't gonna never get a start if you don't get on the dang on line and get ready to take the race. You gotta show up. You gotta show up.
You gotta show up. And I think it's a lot of artists in the 912. I'm from the 912. Justin.
Oh, okay.
Justin.
Wick Town. Okay. We're close enough. We're close enough. We give you a wick. We're gonna give you the Wick Town. We're gonna give you the wick.
Dub C. I'm from Justin. I grew up in Justin. I was born in Brunswick though.
Okay.
I was born in Brunswick. And the thing about it is, I came up in the music era early 2000s, late 2000s, working with DJ Mike Fresh, his squad DJs and all of that. And the one thing I noticed about the 912 versus the 404 area is that all the talent was really down here. It was just not many resources.
No resources.
What do you think happened between that time and now, as far as the resources being available, those that are not taking advantage of, those that are taking advantage of?
I think technology. I think because, like you say, when you in Florida and Jayville and New York and Cali, you already in the mainstream area. So all you got to do is go to the right spot. But when you like caught in between, like here in Brunswick, we like caught in between. Right. Somebody got to be passing through with their ear open to even hear you. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I think social media kind of helped put a light on it and the attention to the city. Like, you know, even with some of these athletes getting drafted into the NBA and into the NFL, just any type of attention on the city I think that's the biggest thing.
That's the biggest thing. Brunswick got a strong. It's some good rappers coming out.
Yes, it is. It definitely is. It definitely is.
Some good rappers coming out of 912.
It definitely is. There's a lot of good artists around here. But I think what other cities do that we don't do, we don't know how to ride together. Brunswick too small for the big competition. I know I could be a big part of it, but I get into it because I'm so competitive. People think a lot of time when I talk smack, another Jewel, a lot of time when I talk smack, I'm really putting pressure on myself.
Okay.
I thrive better under pressure. Some people like the easy way out, you know what I'm saying? I thrive better under pressure. My whole life been pressure. So if it ain't no pressure, sometimes I gotta create the pressure just so I can make sure I'm on my shit.
That's it. Who's your biggest competition?
Myself.
Why?
Because I can overthink. I can overthink it. I can over-preparate, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes just a medium is good enough, and sometimes I can go too high, or sometimes I'm thinking I'm high enough and go too low. So I think everybody's biggest threat is themselves. I don't look at nobody else as themselves. Like I told Craig earlier, joking around, you could have had T.I., Lil Wayne, and all them saying they coming to do a battle, and they want unknown artists to battle with them to see if they can compete. I'm coming. They just gonna have to eat my face. I'm coming. I'm coming.
I mean, you're the champ.
Yeah, I'm the champ. I'm coming. You gotta come take the belt. You gotta go take the belt. You gotta go take the belt.
You the champ. I mean, you know, everybody's coming for your head. Everybody's trying to say, hey, oh, he don't deserve that. But you walk around with the gold.
Yep.
How does that feel?
Ah, man, feels real good. I can't lie. Put it right here for a minute. It feels real good, man, because this is the main thing. You know, when he brought the belt out, it was the white one at first, but this one just suits me so good. You know, got that black on it, so it just suits me so well. So I feel good because that was the main thing. The money was fine. All the other stuff was fine. But when I seen that belt, when I seen the belt, I was like, I want the belt. I gotta have the belt. You gotta get the belt.
Because you can spend the money.
Yeah, the money gone. Money gone.
In probably a day.
Yeah, in a day. I split that with my wife. I told her, if whatever get out the battle, we splitting that half and half. So I gave her half of that.
The belt you can set on the shelf.
I can set this on the shelf. I can put it on my waist when I do some videos, you know what I'm saying? I can come in here on the first with this mug. So I love it, man. I love it, man. This is the main thing because this reminds you. This is the reminder. You can't take this away from me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I put in work for this. You know what I'm saying? I went through a lot to get it. You know what I'm saying? In the battles and off, trying to stay focused for the battle. It was a lot that I went through, you know, through this battle. So.
Correct. Now we've been sitting here and I've been seeing a couple of videos that are on the big screen. You're killing it, bro.
Appreciate it.
Killing it. What's one of the latest videos we can follow you and hear some of your latest music? Like, what's one of the latest videos that's out?
Well, I just put the single out, Studio Gangsta, on all platforms. So that's on all platforms, Apple and all that, and it's actually a video for it on YouTube. So you can go to YouTube, The Ghost Hicks on YouTube, and you can see Studio Gangsta, and you can see the New Year's video, the OG Way. And the last two videos I put out was They Mad at Me and Can I Live?
Okay.
So, you know, those are the latest videos, but I'm actually about to get ready to start dropping more videos coming up soon in the next week or so.
What's the inspiration behind the music?
Trying to help, trying to change the community, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause I do stuff in the community too, you know what I'm saying? Just,
okay.
I'm trying to put up a program. I just got to get some men, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to say it now here. So if it's a man out here that's tired of seeing all these young men just shooting and killing each other, I need some help. We can go in and we can get some boxing gloves, get some punching bags, and we can start grabbing about 4 to 5 kids at a time. Not to try to teach them another way of violence, but if you go do something, let's take it back to old school where you just threw hands and you went home. If you felt like he got the best of you, then tomorrow, guess what? You can try it again, but everybody go home. So that's the thing, and getting women and these young girls to start respecting themselves a little bit more.
I mean, that's the thing. Like, I don't think young people get it. It's like if you shoot somebody, it's done. Squid game.
I tell you all the time, this is what I tell people, and I'm going to say it here because I think it need to be heard so whoever see this. You scared to fight in the moment. Like, say we're in the club. At the club, you scared to fight, so you pull out a gun, you shoot somebody.
Okay.
Now you get caught, go to jail. What you got to do now? You got to go to jail. They're not going to give you a gun and a box of bullets and say, go do your time. Now you got to go in there and fight for your manhood. You got to fight for your stove. You got to fight just to live in there. So now you got to go and do 10, 15, 20 years of fighting because you didn't want to have one fight at a club or out in the streets. So it don't balance out to me. It just don't balance out.
Man, you just said a mouthful. Now you also said something about the young girls respecting themselves. A lot of times, young females feel like they gotta sell their body.
Yeah.
They gotta look a certain way to be accepted.
The industry did that.
Well, what do you think happened?
The industry, as far as the selling the body part, the industry did that. You know what I'm saying? Because back in the day with Lil' Kim, everybody, women sell sex. It ain't right. We love it now. You know what I'm saying? Even when I stroll sometimes, like I said in the song, I'll watch you shake your ass, but it's still, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'll watch, but it's just the industry and the fact that women just, okay, I'm gonna just say it. I like to keep it 100. Women didn't let us become this way. Women let us become this way because they have all the power. James Brown said it's a man's world. That's a man's bullshit. This is the woman's world.
It's a woman's world.
Some just don't know how to use their power. Some abuse their power, and some take advantage of their power. But then you got the women that just know how to finesse it, and do right. But it ain't a lot of them, and a lot of them ain't teaching. That's why these little girls are losing respect. They think all you got to do is have on something tight, get its attention. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But they can change it back because if they stop tolerating shit, then we gotta adjust. We go get right if they just stop tolerating shit.
Boy, you said a mouthful right there, boy. Tell us how to follow you. Tell us where we can find your music, and how can we come hear your next concert. Man, tell us how to, because we're going to do a part 2 to this, man. I like what we got going on. Tell us how we follow you and tell us how we do this.
Well, you can find me on Facebook at G4Hicks, G4 Hicks on Facebook. On IG, it's The Ghost 44, and on YouTube, it's The Ghost Hicks. I know I need to get all my names correct, but like I say, Facebook, G4 Hicks, YouTube is The Ghost Hicks. If you just put The Ghost without Hicks, Hicks, it's going to bring you a whole lot of different people up. But if you put Hicks on there, I'm going to pop right up at the top. And on IG, The Ghost 44. So, and I got 2 projects about to drop. Controversy, the rap game needs me, because I really feel like the rap game needs a voice like me out there to balance out all this pollution and all this garbage they putting out there. Pull out a gun, pull out some money and all that. Somebody got to balance that out. So I feel like you need a mainstream artist to balance that out. So that's why I say the rap game needs me. And Controversy, the journey of a heart, which is straight game. If you in a relationship, or you about to be in a relationship, or you done been through something, is in that project. You can straight learn about men, learn about women in there. You know what I'm saying? The latest edition, Journey of a Heart. So, and it's 2 different sides, two different sides. So that's what I got coming out. Controversy, rap game needs me. Ladies edition, Journey of a Heart. Those should be coming at you in no later than I should have dates on that in about a week or 2, and they should be dropping in no less than a month.
Man, thank you for taking the time out to share your story with us on Game Changers Media Network, Game Changers TV. We're looking forward to talking more about how you're changing the game, and I'm definitely looking for that new album, Studio Gangsta.
Oh yeah,
Got a lot of them out here.
Definitely, we got a lot of studio games, and I appreciate you taking the time out to come down here and interview. Once they say something going down, I'm there. Any opportunity, I'm there, because you never know who you go meet, who you go see. All it takes is one person to hear the right person to hear the song, and it's time to go then. So and on YouTube, I got over 70 videos of, what I'm saying, they're not all authentic, but take the message. I try to give you a visual, because we know people's attention span is like 5 seconds. So that's why I give you the visual, so that you can try to feel me through the music, the emotion. So there's plenty of music up there. There's no way you gonna go to my page and you're not gonna find some music you like. You're not gonna like everything, but it's impossible for you to go there and not like something.
30 seconds less, man. Anybody want to shout out?
I just want to shout out everybody that's rocking with me. I want to shout out 4 House. Everybody rocking with 4 House. I want to shout out my family, all my loved ones, anybody riding with the movement. You know what I'm saying? I want to shout out to all the artists in the city, man. Believe in yourself. Just because I say I'm the GOAT and I'm the king, it don't make it facts, but I just feel like it's facts till somebody prove me wrong. That's just what it is.
Thank you, man.
For sure. It's the Ghost.